Must have been in my lip. What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another stream. Today is the last stream of March 8th. No, we got one on Saturday. Stay tuned. This is the last stream before Monday or Holy Thursday. They're literally the same thing. Did the stream just reset? But you wonder what's in my book. Whoa, I just told you what's in. Wonder why I'm holding. It is a book. How to Find God. Really. You guys can get this. I don't know where, but you guys can look it up. I think it's on Amazon. You can actually get this book. I had this for maybe about 3 months ago. It's a really good book. I never read it yet, but this is a really, really good book. Because all this information is based off the New Testament, which all came from in here. You're like, what page should I have to open? It is a big, giant, yellow lettered or highlighted words I had highlighted last night before I go to bed. But here's the timeline before Jesus was even around. This is kind of crazy how works. But the only thing they did not add was the Adam and Eve. Adam. Jesus is the second Adam. So I don't know why it's not even in there, but probably does not work like that. Okay, I'm going to tell you the full timeline from what we kind of know from the past to what we have current, what we know as Jesus today. This is the ancestors of Jesus, which has actually surprised me after I read it. It was actually pretty decent. There's a lot of words, so if you hear that blah 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 from like Charlie Brown, remember that? If you remember that, all the words coming out of the mouth, that means they're talking too much. Well, it's not my idea to guess what your plans are, but God knows everything about your future plans, which makes him great. Maybe if that slips out of the way, you hit the ballpark and probably never came back. So we first start off with the first timeline of Abraham. If you remember that from the past, it was the first. If you remember this song, I think it's called Father Abraham. That was the father of Isaac, not Isaac Newton, but Isaac. Then Isaac is the father of Jacob. Hi, everyone. And then Jacob is the father of Judah, not Judas, Judah and his brothers. You hear these from the Old Testament. Judah was the father of Perez and Zerah. Is it Zerah or Zerah? No, it's Zerah probably. It was, if there was an I, it's Zeriah. But it's just Zerah, whose mother was Tamar. Perez was the father of Hezron. Back then, names were kind of interesting. Now we have like more common names, like Oliver or Jacob, which is still commonly used. Hezron was the father of Ram. Ram was the father of, I may mispronounce this. It is Aminab. Nahshon was the father of Solomon. Solomon was the father of Boaz, or Boaz. Is it Boaz? Whose mother was Rahab. Boaz was the father of Obed, whose mother was Ruth. Now we're getting somewhere. Obed was the father of Jesse. Is it Jesse or Jess? I think it's Jesse. It's Jesse. Jesse was the father of King David. Okay. Now we're coming close to the New Testament. David, what King David, or David, depends on when you want to say it, was the father of Solomon, whose mother was Bathsheba, the widow of Uriah. See how there's an I? It's Uriah. Solomon was the father of Rehoboam. Rehoboam. Why these names are so hard to pronounce? Was the father of Abijah. Abijah was the father of Asa. Is it Asa or Asa? These are really interesting names. That's what I'm going to say. Asa was the father of What? How these names are so hard? I'm just going to say J, okay? J was the father of Joram. Joram was the father of